It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news this morning in Scriven, Georgia, beside the lodge at 212 Sharp Street, former County Commissioner Jerry Shagarite is dedicating a Veterans Garden at 10 a.m. this morning. Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver joins us this morning on the Butch and Bob Show to promote the event and give a public invitation as everyone's invited. Jerry Wright's prepared a lot of food, including his Cadillac rice. Also, they'll be celebrating the Year of the Youth in Wayne County during the dedication. And all this taking place this morning at 10 a.m. in the city of Scriven. And Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver, our guest this morning, with all the details and special invite to the event. This weekend, the Hog Jam gets underway for the Wayne County Board of Tourism. Again, it begins today at 2 p.m., ends on Sunday, February 23rd at 12 noon. Registration for the hunt closes at 6 p.m. today, with on-site registration available at Hunt Headquarters at the J.C. Fair Building. Online registration open through 4 p.m. this afternoon. Registration is $50 for bow or gun hunters. Hunters can pay $100 to hunt in both categories. Hunters 16 under hunt free with a registered adult hunter. All hogs must be weighed in Sunday at the fairgrounds, but participants can hunt anywhere in the state or any of the connecting states. They have legal permission to do so. Hunters, again, must be in line at 12 noon Sunday or they're disqualified. Participants are responsible for knowledge of the rules. The hunt includes a special category for wounded warriors to participate in the event. And if you're interested in sponsoring your wounded warrior for the weekend, contact the Tourism Board office today at 912-427-3233. Registration and rules available online through active.com or registration forms printed on the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. And it gets underway this afternoon and runs through Sunday. Again, the weigh-in Sunday at 12 noon at the J.C. Fairgrounds. Again, everyone invited to come watch the weigh-in. Again, the Wayne County Board of Tourism's Hog Jam set for this weekend. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, February 27th, right around the corner, that's the date the bids are due for those interested in bidding on the Wayne County Board of Education's capital improvement projects, the Ag facility, the ROTC facility, and the weight room. Board's also taking applications for a construction manager. That's expected to be hired soon. The Superintendent Board of Education have discussed how they want a construction manager on board to keep the Superintendent Board of Education up to date with the projects and to be looking out for their best interest. Again, these projects voted on and approved by the voters on the last East Bloss referendum. Once again, the bids are due on the 27th of February. We'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Board of Education added the weight room to the capital improvement projects as they believe it's a much-needed addition to the high school. The board's set to meet next week, and the board will open those bids on the 27th of February. Jesup City Commissioner, City Manager, and Mayor of Jesup getting ready for their upcoming retreat. It will take place at City Hall on the dates of Friday and Saturday, March 28th and 29th. The city will be working on their upcoming budget. We'll be meeting with department heads, have a full agenda for the retreat. Once again, staying locally, conducting the retreat at City Hall. Once again, the dates March 28th and 29th. Reminder, the bids for the City East Jesup SOAR project will take place on Tuesday, March the 4th at 10 a.m. They state that information will be available on the city's website and procurement site. Hurricane Helene left a $5.5 billion devastating impact on agriculture across the state of Georgia, which is the state's #1 industry. State Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper says they're going to ensure that the farmers can be successful because their success is definitely our state's success. Harper says the state of Georgia cannot be successful if the agriculture industry is not successful. He says that one of their newest steps forward for farmers is the success of the weathered but strong fund. Around $1.8 million has been raised by individuals and businesses in Georgia for 3 straight months. Harper says those checks have been sent out to the over 1,000 farm families that were impacted by Hurricane Helene, and in some cases this is some of the first dollars that some of these farm families are receiving in the aftermath of the hurricane. Harper says for Georgia farmers who did not apply for the fund, they're still suffering from impacts from the storm. Word on additional funds may come soon. Harper says some states, including Georgia, will be working through block grants to also provide additional resources, and that will be federally funded. The state is waiting to get those funds now. Harper says the state was working with the previous administration, but now with President Trump in office, the state is working to get clarity on when the state of Georgia can expect those dollars to be coming to the state of Georgia. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news, Oak Wind Baptist Church is proud to host world-renowned archaeologist Dr. Scott Stripling on Sunday, March 16th. Dr. Stripling is Director of Archaeology Institute at the Bible Seminary in Katy, Texas. He's been a guest on numerous television programs and documentaries such as Fox News, 700 Club, New York Times, History Channel, and Discovery Channel. He's currently overseeing the archaeological dig at Shiloh, Israel. And the March 16th morning service at Oak Wind Baptist Church begins at 10:15. Everyone is invited to attend. Finally, in the news, the city of Savannah is suing nearly 50 companies that city leaders say dumped chemicals into the Savannah River. Those chemicals are known as PFAs, or forever chemicals. Last June, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency forced all public water systems to track and prevent these chemicals from getting into the drinking water. Now the city of Savannah is hoping to hold companies accountable who brought the chemicals to the river in the first place. The city says they're extremely heavy in the water supply, that it could take dozens, if not hundreds of years to actually exit the entire water system. They also say the chemicals in the water can have major impacts on the human body. Lawsuit cites low birth weight in children, miscarriage, and cancer as just a few of the health concerns. Now city leaders are seeking accountability from the companies that brought the chemicals to the Savannah River. Under new EPA regulations, the city will have to design a system to clean these chemicals out of the water, something local advocates know is no easy feat. Executive Director of Savannah Riverkeeper says all these companies knew very well that they were discharging what they were making, have now left the city of Savannah in a position where they're going to have to pay for outrageous amounts to build this new water treatment facility. The city of Savannah says it may cost hundreds of millions of dollars to build that facility. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying a great day.